Hi, and welcome to PJ Maybe's YouTube channel. This is just a wee quick video just to go over some of my Magic upgrades, wishing to buys over the next few weeks. Upgrades to my Krenko Goblin Tribal deck is one in, one out. These are based on comments I've had back from people on Facebook and such like. The one it's going out is Goblin Gathering. Goblin Gathering gives me a couple of tokens. It's not really designed for Commander. It was in my deck just to give me an extra couple of goblins because, as you can see, it's create a number of goblins equal to 2 plus the number of cards called Goblin Gathering in the graveyard. As its Commander, you would never have another one, so it would be 3 mana for 2 goblins. Took that out just because it's not really ideal. The one I've put in its place is Goblin Spymaster. Goblin Spymaster costs the same, but it gives me the one goblin which has got first strike, and also at the beginning of each opponent's end step, that player creates a 1/1 red goblin creature token with creatures you control attack each combat if able. Putting this out later on, if you've managed to get your numerous goblins out and maybe buff them a bit, gives you the option that your opponents must attack. If you've got enough to absorb it, hopefully they'll not attack you, but either way, by the time you get to attack, they'll all be tapped out, unless they've got vigilance. Obviously not ideal if you're playing a sacrifice deck, because by the time it gets round and the sacrifice player gets the option, can sacrifice, it's just giving them an option. But that's the first one. That's the only in and out for the Goblin deck at the moment. I've had a few other recommendations, but one of them was to deal with sacrificing artifacts to get a boost, and considering the Goblin deck doesn't really have a lot of artifacts that I want to get rid of, so yeah, I think it was Kiki Jiki. Can't remember the name of the card, unfortunately, but it's in effect, I've decided it's not ideal for my deck. The next one for upgrade is my Anoan the Rune Sage Vampire Tribal deck. There's 3 out and 3 in. The ones that I'm taking out are Ghoul-Draz Overseer, vampire creature. It has flying and landfall, and it's 5 for a 3/4 creature. The landfall, considering it's 6 mana, so you're talking about late on in the game, I've already got a lot of land out, and I'm hoping it's not going to be that major of an issue. The next one I've taken out is Queen's Agent. It gets lifelink, 6 mana for a 3/3. It explores. Higher mana cost just to get a bit of lifelink and a wee boost. Didn't think it was too relevant for the other one. And the last one I took out was Vampire Opportunist. 2 mana for a 2/1. Has the option that for 7 mana, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. It's ideal, but slightly high mana cost just to give each of my creatures that are lifelink or damage. Thought it was a wee bit costly. The cards that I'm replacing them with are Call the Bloodline. Call the Bloodline is an enchantment. Costs 2 mana. For 1 mana, discard a card, put a 1/1 black vampire knight creature token with lifelink onto the battlefield and activate this ability once each turn. It allows me to give a boost. For 1 mana, I can put another vampire on. And with some of the deck, it gives boost to each of my vampires and each of my creatures. So although I'm putting a 1/1, it could be a 2/2 or a 3/3 for 1. It's ideal. The next one I'm putting on is Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual is an instant, or it's an older card, so it's classed as an interrupt, but it's an instant. And for 1 mana, it can add 3 mana. A wee bit of mana boost early on. It's ideal. And the last one I'm putting on, Kalitas, Blood Chief of Net. Costs 7, so 7 gives you a 5/5 creature, but for 3 mana, you can destroy a target creature. If the creature is put into a graveyard this way, put a black vampire creature token onto the battlefield. Its power is equal to the creature's power, and its toughness equal to toughness. So in effect, you put a 2/2 in, you get a 2/2 back. You put a 5/5 in, you get a 5/5 back. Ideal against some of these big creatures out there, the Eldrazi creatures, dragons, such like. For 3 mana, you can get a really big creature. Plus, if you've got some of the boosts out, they're the only 3 I've actually amended on that. Although with the new Core 21 coming out, I want to look at some of the cards. I'm looking for that. Some of them will upgrade the Vampire deck, some of them will update the Krenko deck, although I don't think there's really any that would be quite suitable for the Goblin deck, and some of them I'm looking for to upgrade my Ur Dragon deck. I will put a link in the description to these 3 decks so you can get an idea. This is a new format I'm looking at. The previous formats were, let's say, primitive to say the least. The cards I'm looking to get are, from the Core 21, is Chandra. There's a number of Chandra cards here that I'm actually quite interested in. Some of them will work, some of them won't, but my Chandra deck's already got 7 Planeswalkers, so I'm actually looking to upgrade the deck. I'll probably put a list on once I've upgraded it. I'll wait until I've actually got the new cards, because no point actually putting the deck list on and then when it comes out having to redo it. So Chandra's Fireheart, 5 mana for a Planeswalker, 5 life, and it's a Chandra card for a Chandra deck. It's going to be perfect. Anything that comes out in the new ones will be added. And these are the only cards that I've come across that are Chandra related, but there may be a few other ones. Next one, Chandra's Firemaw. It's haste and it allows you to search your land or graveyard for one called Chandra's Flames Catalyst. Next one, Chandra's Incubator. A 6/6 for 6 and it's got trample, and it costs X less, where X is the total damage dealt to your opponents this turn. So ideal, play a lightning strike or something, do a bit of damage, cost less to come out. Chandra's Pyroling. Whenever a source you control deals combat damage to an opponent, Chandra's Pyroling gets a +1/+0 and gains double strike until the end of turn. Quite powerful. Maybe actually have to put a couple of maybe lightning strikes, lightning bolts in my deck just to actually allow this one and the Incubator to work a bit better. It costs 2 and gives you a 1/3. The next one, and the last one of the Chandra ones, is the Chandra's Magma. It deals 1 damage to a target creature or Planeswalker by tapping it. It's a 2, gives you a 2/2. So these ones are the Chandra ones. I'll look at some of the other ones, the generic ones I'll be looking at just to up my decks in general. Chromatic Orrery. You may spend mana as though they were mana of any colour, and you tap it for 5 colourless. Ideal in my Dragon deck. Allows me to tap it for 5 colours, so it gives me all the colours I need. Perfect. And obviously for 5 you can draw a card for each colour among permanents you control. In my Ur Dragon deck I use all 5 colours, so it gives me card draw. Next one I'm looking for is for the Dragon deck, although I'm a wee bit sceptical about this, how good it'll be, is Gadrak, the Crown Scourge. For 3, it gives you a 5/4. Fair enough, decent a 1, and it's flying. But it can't attack unless you control 4 or more artifacts. My Dragon deck has got artifacts, but it's not got too many. However, at the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn. I've got a lot of goblins in it to allow me to sacrifice chump blockers, so if I play that at the right time, then I can get a load of artifacts which allows it to attack. For future decks, I've got a cat tribal deck and I'm looking to build a dog tribal deck. Pack Leader is just one that I'm looking to put in it. Simple fact is, Pack Leader gives other dogs a +1/+1. There is another one that's come out, it allows you to do a cat and a dog one. That's the next card up, but I've got a cat deck and I want to do a dog deck. I will probably do a cat dog deck as well, but this one is going to be one of the mainstays for the dog deck. The cat dog is Rin and Seri Inseparable, or as some people I've noticed seem to be calling it, Ren and Simpy. Whenever you cast a dog spell, create a 1/1 green cat token, and whenever you cast a cat spell, create a 1/1 white dog token, and for a red, a green and a white. Ren and Seri Inseparable deals damage to any target equal to the number of dogs you control. You gain life equal to the number of cats you control. That I can see is quite a powerful one as a commander, and I think I will probably do a mixed cat dog deck for that one. When the new set comes out, I've already got a box and a bundle on order, so hopefully if I get it, perfect. If I don't, I'll be buying a single to actually build a deck around this one. The next one I'm looking at for my Ur Dragon deck is the only Planeswalker that will be in the deck is Ugin the Spirit Dragon. I'm looking for this, and I'm looking hopefully to get the other 2 alternate art for it. These ones are just part of my collection. I want Ugin as part of my Dragon deck, but the alternate art ones I'm just keen on because they're just such beautiful cards. For 8 colourless, it gives you a Dragon Planeswalker and 7 loyalty. So that one there I think is going to be quite good in the Dragon deck. And the last card I'm looking to get is something to boost my Vampire deck. I can't see me using this as my commander, but it will allow me to use that or an on as the commander, so that would be a secondary commander if anything. For 3 it gives you a 1/3. Not a lot, but whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. So if you've got a life gain vampire deck, this will give me the option to actually do damage when I get it. Also, for 5 mana, creatures you control gain lifelink, ideal for a number of things within the vampire deck. So that is what I'm looking for in the new set. Hoping for some other decent dogs, and yes, I'm aware Hounds classes dogs now, so I will be building a deck around the pack leader, and I will be building one round Rin and Seri, a cat dog deck. Those are the 2 main decks I want to build. I've got a cat deck, I want a dog deck, and I want a cat dog deck. I want to boost my vampire deck, and I want to boost my Ur Dragon deck. The cards that are coming out look quite powerful for that. And my Chandra deck, I just want to bling it out to as much Chandra as possible. If I can take everything out of the deck that doesn't mention Chandra, I will. A lot of the Chandra cards, some of them are good, some of them are bad, but the reason they're in it is simple fact is I'm wanting to build one that's just Chandra. I love the Chandra Planeswalkers. Chandra's one of my favourite. I'm a red player mainly, hence the reason why one of my favourite decks is the Krenko Goblin deck. To me, everybody's got their favourite colour, mine's is red. I've started branching out, trying different colours, hence the reason why I've got a vampire colour. I've also got a sapling one. I will hopefully do a 60 card deck. It was standard at one point, but it's literally dropped off the standard list. But our table, play vintage, we play legacy, whatever, we can still play with decks. My sapling one is quite a powerful deck, and when it gets going, it is really powerful. Played it once against 7 other players, so there was 8 of us on the table playing, and when I got the Tenderfruit Dryad out, by the time it came round to me, I had the City's Blessing, which means all my saplings got a +2/+2, so every opponent's turn I got a 3/3 sapling out. So by the time it got back to me, I already had 8 saplings and I hadn't done anything. Perfect deck for wiping the board, because by the time it gets back to you, people are panicking because suddenly you've got a lot of damage going out. If you get any other things that I should be looking for within the new deck that's coming up, or anything you think that I should do to upgrade my Krenko or my Anoa Vampire deck, please drop a comment. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. And remember, I'm not old, I'm classic. PJ may be out.